everybody, hope y'all are doing awesome, and thanks for checking out this video on another review for Marvel Legends new Build-A-Figure Wave Strong Guy. We already did Black Tom Cassidy and Pirate Deadpool. I think this time around we are going to go with Maverick there. It was a little tough trying to choose which one I wanted to go with, but we're definitely gonna hit Agent Zero. So Marvel's Maverick, more part of, I want to say X-Men, but because of his history with the Weapon X and Omega Red and the first Wolverine, this guy does have quite a bit of history. He's not a super popular character, but he does have a few little significant roles, and being introduced or brought into any of the MCU or the X-Men timelines could lead to other introductions of other characters. So Maverick, the original Agent Zero. So every wave and a few figures in the packaging look really neat and just looks really presentable. Maverick, I think, is one of those in this particular wave and color scheme of the packaging that his suit and his paint apps just match well and just look aesthetically pleasing. They're visually pleasing. You see him off on the peg shelf and you're like, man, I just want it because it looks cool. Sure, Deadpool looks pretty cool. Warpath looks great. But I'm just talking overall color scheme. And getting into Maverick's packaging here, we got the Marvel Legends. Where we got the Legends series, the clear open front face display, Marvel's Maverick. It's pretty appropriate. Here we got character shot, character art on the side, same thing on the other side. Marvel Legends seal at the top, nothing at the bottom. Back right here we've got character product shot. And if you want to go ahead and pause it and read it, check that out. We've got all the other figures in the wave. We've already done Pirate Deadpool and Black Tom Cassidy. There's Strong Guy Build-A-Figure. So alright, Maverick, let's bust him out of the box. So there is Agent Zero out of the box, or Maverick out of the box. His Build-A-Figure piece is Strong Guy's left arm. So there it is. We're almost there, ready to complete the Strong Guy. I'm super excited for it. And his other two accessories are his pretty badass guns. So you see we got here like a automatic Magnum loaded type Uzi something, and then another little pistol here. This front barrel there looks pretty devastating. I can only imagine the sound of this thing. So they went with a pretty classic comic look, pretty accurate. They did the gold plating, his silver chrome metallic type body and a structure. They got it out pretty neat. So the paint applications right away are very clean, very solid, so very cool for this figure. His weapons harness here is attached to his body, so it could possibly be removed. It's got a little holster there for one of his weapons, so that already is a plus. Good job. Seems a little loose, but it should be snug in there. These cables here are attached to his head sculpt, so you really wouldn't be able to do a whole lot of head swapping for other figures and whatnot, because you'd have to take this pack off, and it seems like it's attached to it. So yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. Oh, there's a little breathing, little gas, his air gas ventilator filter thing here goes right under the neck. Let's just pop that back in. Alright, awesome. No head swaps for Maverick here. But yeah, the gold here is nice. They did good. They could have differentiated this a slightly different color, whatnot. This is neat. The brown of the pants, the leathering, pleather, whatever, it's awesome. This is a good figure. I like this figure. And he doesn't have those Bucky cap legs, the small ass feet, so there's definitely some stability and base for this. But I will get to a little issue that I've been coming across with a few Marvel Legends, and I don't know if most of you have been experiencing that too, but I will get to that in its articulation. But this face sculpt, this head sculpt, the hair, the mask, it came out very clean. It is cool. The little M resemblance there on his nose from Maverick. Itty beady red eyes. The back head plate there to port these cables. Really cool pack. It'd be cool if this was like a weapon that you get to attach and detach, and he can definitely use. So his articulation is pretty good, decent. He looks left and right. Could probably go all the way if it weren't for those cables. He looks up. Well, he looks up, but because of the resistance or the pulling of the cable, it's like his head wants to just go straight back down. He does look down fairly well. He's got his little gas, or his little mask, air mask ventilator there kind of in the way, but not a big deal. Shoulders, his lateral raises are pretty level, so that's awesome. Despite his shoulder shield and pad, he could still do full 360. Double jointed elbows. The gloves there might get in the way a little bit, but nonetheless, double jointed elbows. The lower elbow here isn't quite, there we go, and I got the bend there on that arm. Pretty neat. Wrist rotation, and he's got the hinge at the carpals, so it goes side to side, not necessarily up and down. Arms come down fairly well. He's got upper torso crunch. No waist swivel. Oh man, no waist swivel. That's right, I saw that in another review. No waist swivel. I was kind of disappointed, but this actually does articulate and works well for posing. It's fine. The harness there kind of gets in the way, but it'll also hold the character in place. Just kind of work on his points of articulation, work on his angles. So he might work. He could do pretty good. He could do pretty good as far as posing. So again, no waist articulation. Does have a pretty far out split. Inner and outer thigh. Hip adduction, abduction, double jointed knees. Kicks out fairly well. Not too much to the back. Let's give the knees here a little bend so you can see. So you got the top part of the knee and the calf area. And a little spacing's just kind of weird, but it's alright. And this is my gripe with most Marvel Legends lately. And I'm sure many of y'all have experienced this as well, but it's like the ankle articulation is sectioned off, so every piece or every bend has a certain point, and there you would think it's straight, but you'd have to fix his hips and his legs to get him to be level to a flat surface, and even at that, he's still leaning back, holding him down this way. So it's like these ankle pivots or the ankle hinge is completely off. Now we have him here. He looks like he's in the goddamn Smooth Criminal music video. And if I do try to fix his legs there, you gotta bend his knees in, work on his hips. So now he stands like he's bending over. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Come on, Hasbro, let's get the lining of the ankle at a level spot, decent to have our figures pose nice and straight. See, at that point, the hinges are right in between the click and its actual setting, so this figure was definitely meant to pose with some bent knees and arched ankles. To compensate for his off balance. Yeah, something. We'll work with it right now. And he does have rotation at the calves. Mine were just a little stiff. But yeah, this actually helps a lot in the posing, but it does not cover up or compensate for the off-angled ankles. So there he is in a little gun stance action pose. So that works. He looks cool. Definitely makes a great display figure. especially for all you classic X-Men fanatics out there. It was about time we got a new Maverick figure, because I still have him in a 2-pack that he came in with Trevor Fitzroy. And that's when they when Toy Biz released excuse me, when Toy Biz released the little metallic X-Men, which were actually pretty cool. So check that out. Oh, it's not there. Where is it? There you go. Toy Biz exclusive KB collector's edition. Crazy. Look at the evolution of these figures. Check out that Maverick. Oh, look, and he's got almost a very similar gun. Look at that. The 2 Magnum clips, the handle, 2 Magnum clips, the handle. So they kept it pretty accurate. Good job. He also comes in another variant suit when he's packaged singly, and it's like blue and gold or blue and silver. But man, the toys I had when I was a kid versus the toys now, shit. And then this is also how I remember him from the 1994 Fleer Ultra collector's card, Maverick. He's got red upper body straps and a blue suit. You could still see he's got kind of like the gold copperish type of body armor, gold suit, gold gloves, gold shoulder pads, brown leather pants. And there's the back of the card. Maverick is a cipher, a secret agent whose motives are as much as a mystery as his connection to Wolverine's hidden past. So there is definitely a lot going on with Maverick in the older comics. So Maverick here, he is scaling right at 7 inches, right under 7 inches. So he is a pretty good little tall figure. Here he's next to one of the Reavers, Skullbuster, and you can also tell there's a little substantial height difference there. So that'd be a pretty cool fight, the Reavers versus Maverick. And a slight difference in size compared to Omega Red. Of course, Omega Red is slightly taller and of course has that thicker, wider body. So Omega Red is a big dude. And Maverick just makes Duke look like a student or a little kid. Damn, look at that. Cyborg genetically altered agent. It's a little human G.I. Joe. Crazy. And lastly, here we have him next to the other 2 figures on the wave, Pirate Deadpool and Black Tom Cassidy. So besides Warpath, I was really excited that we got a new Maverick figure because I really liked the original one that I used to have. So all in all, again, I do like this figure. This is one that I wanted, and thankfully, luckily, it was one that also did not disappoint. Granted, it doesn't have the little waist swivel. It still makes an awesome classic X-Men collector piece. Great display. So hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. And if you have it, hope you like it as much as I do. If you don't, maybe this video gave you a little bit of insight or made you feel like you do need it or you don't. But again, you can always get the Build-A-Figure pieces by themselves. Thanks for watching, and until the next one.